Hey guys, Vince Bruzio from PREVIEWSworld. It's Friday, and we're talking to Kelly Sue DeConnick. And that's the way it should be.
Yes!
Because we're one and the same. We got more stories to share here about our kids.
That's right. That's how tough we are.
That's
we're
right.
telling stories about our children.
That's right. That's
Bring
what we're
it.
doing here. That's
We
right.
got kids.
One at a time. Bring it on.
Yeah.
She's throwing down.
That's right.
We can't help it. She's writing a book called Pretty Deadly. What do you expect, right?
Exactly.
How's that going for you?
Pretty Deadly is going great.
Yeah?
We started working on the second arc. The plan for that is we're going to do an arc a year for 4 years, and that way it allows us to take the time to make sure that we protect that myth space and it keeps that amazing feeling. And Emma and I get to work on other things in between too, which is fantastic. Emma Rios, I love you, my sister. Yeah, apparently, I think I'm on WWE or whatever right now.
No,
So, yeah.
We're at the previous booth. We can get away with stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good place to hang
Move
out.
people out of the way. That's right.
Yeah.
Here at the PREVIEWSworld booth. Now, aside from Pretty Deadly, though, Captain Marvel, everybody's reading these days.
Yes.
Right? You're pretty happy with where that's going. You're taking ideas from your daughter as far as
Yes.
where you can go with the character.
Yes, my hard-headed, strong-willed daughter is a little bit of an inspiration. Yes, absolutely. Having a great time with Captain Marvel. She is still in space for issue 9, which is upcoming. For some reason, 9s are always my favorite issues. I don't know why that is, but for that issue, we are taking her. We're bringing back Lila Cheney, and she's going to have a one-shot adventure with Lila Cheney that will then introduce our 100th. Carol's 100th solo issue, which is our 10th issue of the series, and that's a big 2-part celebration we're doing there. So, got really cool stuff planned. Really, really cool stuff. So.
And in between that, you just came out with the announcement of
Bitch Planet! Yes, Bitch Planet comes out December 10th. And that's with Valentine Delandro, and this is a sci-fi exploitation riff, women in prison. In this world, if you are a troublesome, mouthy woman who is strong-willed, you are labeled non-compliant. If you are criminally non-compliant, you are sent off planet. And this follows 5 non-compliant women, and how
God only knows what's going to happen if you're writing it.
Yes. So Val calls this the kidney punching book. This is the kidney punching book. Yeah. And we're playing with a lot of so I loved those exploitation movies when I was a kid. Loved them. And as a grown woman, I go back and I watch this stuff, and some of it I find somewhat problematic in retrospect. And so I'm trying to play with that stuff and see what I can do. So there's a lot of tropes and classic exploitation ideas that we're trying to, there's a tremendous amount of nudity in our book, but it's not pointless. We're reframing and exploring some of the thinking and reasoning behind all of that.
Well, that's good, because if you're going to show something like that, you want it to fit the occasion, fit the story,
yes.
fit the scene.
Yes, yes. Like it's exploitation without being exploited, you know? So it's cool. I'm really proud of it. I'm terrified, but I'm excited. And we're doing a thing now, I don't think I've told anybody else this, so this is an exclusive. The last page of the book is going to be all. You remember when we were kids? They would have all of the classified ads.
Monkeys and stuff like that.
Okay, so we have that. And it's there's classified ads, and there's stuff you can order, and it's actual garbage that you can order, real stuff.
You actually manufacture stuff?
You have so. One of the things, and this is a true story, when I was a kid, my signature that I still use to this day, I got from a comic book. I sent off $1 to a comic book with my name to an ad in the back of a comic, and they sent me back 8 signatures. I picked one, I practiced it. To this day, that is my signature. That is what you will get on your comic if you bring it to me to sign. And so that's one of the ads, is you get, the prices have changed. They've gone up a little bit. It's more than $1. But you can send me your name, and I'll send you back some signatures. And there's a couple of other items that are things from the book that you can actually order, and then there's a couple of things that you can't actually order that are us having a little bit of fun. And then there are also some classified ads that tie into the narrative of the book.
So on top of being a good writer, you're a creative genius.
I am that.
There you
I am
go.
that.
There you go.
There's that as well.
Well, thank you so much, sweetheart, for
You're
talking to
welcome.
us today.
It was a great pleasure.
It was a blast.
All right.
Here she is, folks, Kelly Sue DeConnick. And Mom getting tongue-tied. It's the end of the day. I'm sorry. It is. It's time to eat.
All right.
Kelly Sue, here she is. Keep the faith. Keep reading comics.